Hey guys, this is Hawk. Welcome to the stream. How are we all doing this happy Saturday? Hopefully well. Starting to get warmer here where I'm from, so that's always a nice thing. I see Anne in chat. I see Tara in chat. Yes. I apologize, guys. This stream was originally scheduled for Wednesday evening, and I had some things to do Wednesday evening, and I've been chatting to Ms. Tara off stream, and just decided it was a good time to spend some time with Tara. So anyways, we were going to move it to Friday night, and then I got some like last minute invite to a birthday party, and so here I am today. After all of my events of this morning, we are jumping in, and we are going to be restarting Darrel and Leo today. If you remember correctly, we had a playthrough with Darrel and Leo, but somehow the RNG of the game spawned us into one of the most, it was a very complicated sector, and we just did not have enough weapons to really do much of anything, and we couldn't even get to like the next. I ended up pushing the survivors pretty hard because we were running out of food and we had no weapons, and so at least one of them ended up dying. I don't remember if both of them did or not. So let's pop in. We're gonna go normal difficulty again. We'll see if we can do it this time. Let's see what's going on over here in chat. Oh, we can skip this. We've done all of this before, so let's go into our survivors. Anyway. Anne is apparently feeling much better now than when she was midweek. Nice. And Tara is doing well also. All right. Let's find Darrel and Leo. I misspelled this in the original. I went back and changed it after I've looked at my thumbnail that I had built before, and found out that Darrel's name is spelled 2 R's and an E. It's an uncommon spelling for, you know, what I'm used to, but yeah, see, this is where if you do, I'm new to the game, it'll give you the tutorial and it'll spawn you in the starting area. I still want to try to RNG it. I want to see if we can do it. I'm just curious to know where it spawns us. Shelter won't do. All right, where the heck are we for starters? So, Seneca. That is maybe not the most helpful. Is this roundabout where they started us last time? I think this downtown area is quite bad. A part of me thinks that that's where it spawned us last time. So we're not far from that. So we might have to try to scavenge and head up towards the arcade so that maybe we can move into Kingside. So we will see. Anne's doing plumbing. Okay, well, interesting. I'm not doing plumbing today. Oh my god, guys, we're in the exact same building we were in last time. How does that even happen? Okay, well, all right, let's see what we've actually got. Oh my gosh, and our barricades are crap from the get-go. We only have one? Seriously, game, this is supposed to be middle difficulty. I'm not playing on hard mode here. Oh gosh. Okay, whose stats are what here? Leo looks like he should probably, well, nobody's going to be able to sleep. I was going to say it looks like he could probably sleep, but he's not going to be able to because somebody's got to build barricades. So I guess for starters, let's take Darrel out. We'll head up towards the arcade. We'll see what we can do. I make no promises. Oh, there's also supposed to be an update to this game, by the way. You're supposed to be able to hot swap now weapons in your inventory. So there's that. Okay, so Darrel is now set up. It's been a little while since we played. I'm trying to remember the controls here. All right, and Leo, you're going to have to do barricades. And I cannot believe. So the interesting thing is, and I wondered if maybe I was mistaken here. I thought maybe this is a common spawn location, but I got these two again off when we ended the last stream, and I tried respawning another game. And it did not put me here. It put me somewhere else. What are the freaking chances? So, like, this is not all that to say, this is not guaranteed. I don't know how we managed to get it twice in a row, but this is have to be what Leo is doing this time. All right, I guess we're ready to go. I guess. All right, Darrel, let's go out. Oh, I keep forgetting. Every time I start this game again, I forget. I think this is the way we started last time, too. All right, so how do you hot swap between things, interestingly? Maybe it's just after the item is no longer, but we have a cleaver right now. Let's see if we remember. I probably shouldn't have done that because, well, there's zombies in the background, but trying to make sure I remember. Is it maybe because of the people you picked, as in the location you're set at? It's not, because like I said, but after the last stream went so badly with these two, I actually started another game with Darrel and Leo. I spawned it just to see what would happen, and they were in a completely different place. It wasn't the starter base, but it also wasn't this one. And so it's interesting to me that we managed to get this twice in a row. And obviously what we're doing here is we're trying to clean out a base location. Because already the game's complaining to us about... Did I hear somebody? Maybe not. The game's complaining to us that the location that we're in is not suitable. Because isn't this the place that has the really big, like, tank of a woman? Maybe not. Okay, I can't get in there. Tara's working on laundry. I've not done much of anything today. My niece competes in archery, and... Yes. Guys, remember this. Remember this. This is how you get upstairs. Remember? Which means we need to go out there and we need to kill them if we're going to make this place available as a base. Okay. I've only killed one zombie, haven't I? We're back to the front. Obviously, these are background and foreground zombies. They don't count towards the total. Okay, well... I guess we gotta figure out how to do this. Is that the tank of the woman in the very back? Like, I think it is. Okay. There's... I have to bring them upstairs. And I have to remember we can't go this way. Because I think I made that mistake, and that's how one of the people ended up dying, was because they were low health, and I went a direction where there was a blocked door, or no window, or to jump out of or something. But I can't run them through the downstairs because the background and the foreground zombies, so we are going to go... We'll open the door. And then we will try to figure out a way to fight them one by one. Go, Darrel! Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. I can't run. We're gonna lose one already. I can't run. Like, they keep stun-locking me. Oh no. Okay. I was gonna say, this is... I missed the stairs. I thought the stairs were on the other end. Oh my gosh, guys. I don't understand that. All right. Well, again, I don't think I'm going to try to... I don't think I'm going to try to continue with one survivor. I just don't know how that would work. So let's go back to the main menu and let's try it again. No. Yes. I don't think the game is... Maybe the game is playable with only one person. All right. Come on. Give me a break here, game. Stop spawning me in the middle of that place. Whoops, there they went. All right. No, show it again. See? Different place. We're officially in a different place. All right, what does this look like? So yes, they're starting us on 1 with the barricades. I mean, we could always take Leo out. He's supposed to be the better fighter anyway. It seems like they start as fairly consistent stats. Where did it put us, though? Oh, we're This is actually the tutorial location, I think. Or maybe it's not the tutorial location, but it's really close to it. All right. Darrel's... All right, we'll set Darrel this time, and we'll take Leo out. She shot a 257. So, she wasn't particularly happy about it. All right. Here's some of the things we're looking for. 1 skull. Like, they only start you with 2 weapons. So, like, you have to have... Goodness. Wait. There we go. Did you die while I was away? Yeah, they put us in the exact same place as last time, Tara. And I took Darrel. Do you remember there's that one place where you can't get to the one room? Unless you go out the back, and there's 3 zombies out the very back door. And there's like 3 zombies that hang out right outside the back door, one of which is directly facing you, and you have to kill them. Like, anyway. So... They apparently have... I could not get away from them, so that was different for me. Like, normally I can run and get away from them. I've never been so stun-locked so badly. So that was... maybe that was part of the update? I don't know. All right, we're going to put the shovel on for the moment. It's going to be the stronger weapon. Yeah. Why did the sound just change like that? I thought a zombie saw me. That's in the background. Do you guys remember, like, the sweepers, the vacuum cleaners that, like, right in front of me? My mom had one of those back in the day. Like, way back in the day. Okay. All right. Old Ballard, value records and text. Yes. So in the tutorial, value records is where they force you to go as the first base relocation. This is the place that has the garden. And this is the place where you fall through the attic floor. So that's good time. All right, we got some scissors. It doesn't look like there's anything else over here. This is where the first mission takes you. I remember this because this is a padlocked... This shed is padlocked, but there's a weapon in it. So, like, you have to lockpick it? Yep. But I was glad I did that the first time we came through here because there was a Hey, look, a hatchet. Hey, look, stuff I can't take back. Already. Those are firearm parts. Alright, we'll leave this here for now. I don't have a dismantling bench anyway. We'll take the firearm parts. Okay, and we are gone. Like, that's kind of a reasonable starting location. Well, I mean, you could even start maybe a little harder than that, but like, man. Anyway. All right, both were relieved to see the barricades updated and were pleased with the big scavenging haul. All right. And it is nighttime, which means we take attacks on the barricades right now. Leo might just be headed straight back out. I need to see, though, if we can craft the cooking station because... this is where we start getting into a bit of a pickle. At least there's no more car payments. Okay. Because if you remember correctly, Darrel can't cook. The only thing he makes at the kitchen station is slop. However, Leo has he's like voracious. And so he eats a lot. And so we're going to need to get the cooking station going. Planks and fasteners. Okay, we're going to save all of these parts then because... I mean, I would love to make the weapons bench level 1 because we could make that and start making some of our own weapons. But this is going to be more important. So what we'll probably do... which one's most tired? That's actually probably Leo. And Leo's going to probably have non-stop job duties once we get the cooking station because he's going to need to cook. And let's see here. Pickles? And what you talking about, pickles? All right, Darrel, you're going out. All right, so Value Records is a potential home location, as is the Textway. I want to go clear out this place because I would like to make sure that we have enough stuff to make this worthwhile. Because as we know from this game, once you go into a place, the zombie attacks are really light when you start. But the longer you spend in a location, they start becoming very unwieldy. And so this is a place I would like to go when I'm prepared because it has a garden. So, all right, let's head up here then. And we will take this for silence and this for non-silent. We'll take this along. All right, and that is going to be Darrel. That should be everybody? Yeah? Yep, they're all assigned. All right. Yes. Did I not finish saying that? So yes, Leo's voracious, and the only thing Darrel can make at the cooking station is slop, which means Darrel is going to have to be going out when Leo is cooking. So it makes things a little complicated, which is why I sort of had a plan the very first time. I thought the starting location was pretty well always set, and apparently it is not. But my plan was to head towards the fire station. Which is where we got Frank last time. I'm assuming those people are in consistent locations. Grape juice. I might leave the grape juice here because that's used in the communal area, which we don't have yet. So. Tara's just catching up on messages, and she's talking about all your appliances breaking. Is there not supposed to be somebody up here? That'll work? Isn't that how it usually happens? There are some things, you know, as they say, when it rains, it pours. This is what Tara and I were talking about earlier this week, is just, You know, you get some weird things going on, and like somehow they all seem to hit at once. So sometimes adulting sucks is what we came to the... We didn't say it in quite those words, but anyways. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, let's take the cloth. That'll allow us to... Well, I guess let's take everything for now. I don't know how soon we're moving here. Appliances are about 10 years old. Yeah, I had mine. I had some appliances that actually, well, specifically I had, my dryer died at one point. That was last year, and I guess I had gotten significant usage out of mine. I had bought them off of Facebook Marketplace a number of years ago, and... Do you turn around or you just... You look like you stay one direction. Not to be confused with the band. That was a terrible joke. Okay, there we go. Anne agrees adulting does suck. Anyways, yeah, I'd gotten a number of years ago, I'd gotten my my washer and dryer off of Facebook Marketplace, so I really couldn't complain much. I had gotten a number of years of usage out of them. So... Alright, let's check out the area. Griffith & Sons Hardware, which sounds great for materials, and Jay's Motel. Alright, let's get downstairs and remove that door. Or, I'm sorry, the chair that was blocking that one door. Correct me if I'm wrong, but this is the door at the bottom of the stairs on the right. This is the door that is open, but you can't see that from up here. Hatchet's still in good durability. And there's going to be a zombie in that kitchen that's going to see you immediately. Okay. Apparently we are already have all threats cleared because we are able to now move in. All right, let's get the chair out of the way. Was there anything else to search? Yeah, you think it's open to... Hey, yep, it's open. Oh, yep. Got some firecrackers. So you guys want to know a funny thing? That we need to take... Right now, we need to take... We will be moving here. We need to take along food. Funny things that go through Hawk's brain. So... I've played a fairly sizable amount of State of Decay. I think this was just grape juice out here, and that was what I couldn't take with me. Which we will get when we move here. Yeah, that's not going to stack. Okay. So... We're preparing this to move shelter, and I sit and think about all of the crap that's in your inventory. Because you do the same thing in State of Decay. You move shelters. You relocate your bases to different locations. And I sit and think about, how do you make all of those trips to move all of your stuff from one place to the other? And these people do it like in one day. It's amazing. Anyway. A deep clang of a church bell rings out across Harshaw. Birds take flight and stray dogs bark, startled by the sound. Many churches across Walton were used as emergency shelters in the early stages of the outbreak. Maybe this one is still occupied? Do we have access to a church? All right. I still have not given anybody any food. All right, Darrel, you need to get cooking. Well, I mean, by that I mean what you need to do is you need to craft the cooking station. Leo, you're getting a little bit hungry, but you are awake, which is good. You are going to be going... Let's check the barricades. Barricades are okay for the moment. Tara, I like Hawk's brain. I was the lackey, that's how. No, like you literally tell the people that you're moving base and then they just move everything. And I sit and think about like, you know, it just happens instantaneously in a zombie game. And so, like, you don't lose any survivors. And I sit and think if this was like IRL, like how many people would, you know, get attacked by zombies trying to like move a crafting bench and a, you know, a crate of pickles, as Anne was saying earlier. Churches are good locations. I remember State of Decay still. Yeah, the church there was actually, it was a good location. All right, so that is good. Now, was this the fire station? Part of me doesn't think that it was. Okay, so we went there. We cleared everything. That is, except for apparently one zombie. Well, not one zombie, but... What if we go down here and try to... well, I guess we could go down here and clear this out. Because then this is ready too. And part of me thinks that the other fire station is over here. All right, let's take you. Could use some more weaponry too before we go too far. I guess we'll take this just in case. All right, everybody should now be queued up for things, and you are. By the way, I also see some people lurking in Twitch. Welcome. Welcome if you are here. All right, let's go, Leo. It's your time to shine. Okay, she's here already. I don't know if you guys saw that, but there's a zombie literally facing my direction out front. I don't remember there being zombies out here. Did I miss something else back here, perchance? Part of me thought maybe it was just this end thing is what I was thinking, but... I don't... Like, that zombie sitting against the car in the background... Where did it go? So the front door's open. I gotta wait. I gotta watch the front door because I am 1000% certain a zombie came out of that. Okay, I didn't realize that the that makes sense. These cars are a hiding spot. It's not a good sign when a door's open. Well, we're gonna have to make it work. And this is one of the fast zombies, unfortunately, so I've got to, like, vault over this and try to catch up with her. Oh, or I could do that. I didn't realize I was holding the up key, and we just vaulted. Speaking of zombies, please turn around. Oh my gosh, this is where you get Joe! Guys! Oh... Alright, I'm not going to read through all of Joe's stuff because it should be all the same as before. Text by gas. Which one? Hart Street. Is that anywhere near you? Blah, blah, blah. Got a map. A couple blocks west. I want to get moving as soon as possible. Going back to shelter. Dang, I've been all on my own all this time. Alright. Joe, happy to have you. Get your freaking booty over here with your big backpack. I didn't realize this was his where you got him. I mean, I remember the room and, like, that whole, like, radio setup, but... Alright. There's, you can see kind of it's blurred out right now, but right above that, the room that we're looking into is, of course, the garden plot. Is that zombie coming back? Because... There you are. Hello. What you doing? You are like a security officer or police officer or something. All right, we have no... Oh, here we go. That's how you hot swap. So you see down in my hotbar F, it just puts another weapon in for you. Okay. We're going to put this one in for now, though. Save the silent weapons for when we need silent things. Oh my gosh. Guys, we still have to find a trader in this game. Like, that is still something I want to do. And I don't remember... That zombie was phased through the door. Effective. Effective use of shovel. You get 10 points for creativity. Good job, Leo. Alright, I don't think... I didn't think anybody was up here. Clearly I was mistaken. That was close. Okay, now. Hello? Yeah. Let's take the food for now. You know, I can take those, can't I? Don't these... Let's take it. Yeah, I thought those little cog things, gears or whatever. All right, let's take a look. We've got fire... Okay, fire station number 8. I swore it was kind of down into the left. And the abandoned Cozy Air Factory. Manufacturer of household appliances deserted long before the outbreak. Okay. All right, guys, I'm excited. We've got Joe. I mean, part of me still wishes they'd started us in, like, a somewhat different location, but, like, one that was not in the center of downtown. Like, I feel like I'm a little bit cheaty here, but... all right. Can we can't go out here. We have to finish clearing this out because we want to make sure... Oh, that's interesting. I just realized. So the stairs are blocked off. So you remember the zombie that was downstairs? And it was the super fast one? And I said, oh, we could just go through this upstairs when he kind of jumped up and grabbed the thing. We're going to have to take care of that zombie. I don't know if she will see me or not. I'm going to wait for the little sound to figure out. He's starting to breathe hard, but I've never had any of them have any issues hanging from anything for a great length of time. Where did that zombie go? Seriously? Had it taken that long for it to do its circuit? Okay. Yes, I saw the cash register. I'm just trying to figure out where the stinking zombie went. This was the same place, wasn't it? We did not take care of this zombie, and suddenly it's, like, gone. Guys, am I hallucinating? What is happening right now? Alright, keep the pebble. I will take the bottle. The duct tape for sure. I don't need firearms parts right now, so we will take bottles. Because this, again, this is a potential base location, so we will get all of this stuff once we move here. So I'm going to leave behind the things that I don't need right now, assuming we will get them later. I guess we'll take along junk food for the moment. Because, again, food. We need to make sure Leo is well fed. And screwdriver would actually be great. Okay, so I'm going to put these bottles back now. Take that. So we got more weaponry. Sometimes there are good glitches in the game. That was just so bizarre. Like, there would have been no reason for that zombie to, like, vault over the cars unless it was after me. So I don't think it's wandering out front by the gas pumps. But I guess we'll find out. Does this clear the shelter for us? Nope. Is there another zombie over here? Yeah, the rest of that stuff can stay. Oh, guys, this is where you get your first thing of that one, the manhole. Do you remember the manhole? That's still not it. All right, here we go. Strange markings. Lee discovered strange markings. Okay, we do not have everybody, though. So I wonder if maybe that zombie did vault over the cars. Also, I guess we'll do that for now. Gotta go find it. I want to make sure this place is cleared so it's move-in ready when we need it. I didn't ever see her come this direction, though, either. Come to think of it. We were just, like, hanging up there for a really long time. Guys, she vaulted over the car of her own volition. That is so strange. Why did its behavior change? And now it's not even moving. It's standing and staring in the same direction, which suits me just fine. But it's so weird. Hey, all threats cleared. We're ready to move in. I wonder if that's something... Like I said, there was an update recently. You were with the hot swap and stuff like that of the weapons. So, all right, night. Bonded over stories of better days. Right, Joe is here. Yeah. Strange markings. Cool. All right. Leo is hungry. So now we've got to start addressing food issues. Which means making soup. That's going to be your job, Leo. Because you are well slept right now. And we will swap over Darrel. Oh, you know what? If I remember correctly, one of Joe's traits, he gets super irritable really quickly. Extra backpack space. Gearhead gains an extra component resources for each dismantled item. Extra morale is lost when hunger is low. What is this? Queasy. Reduces the amount of hunger recovered from eating. Treated by taking medicine. 3 phases left. Okay, so... Generally, we don't want to feed somebody. We don't have a communal area yet. Joe, you need to just drink some alcohol, I think. We need to give you medicine, apparently. Oh. Oh, wait, he's no longer queasy. Okay, now we can feed him. Okay. There, his morale jumped significantly. All right, there we go. There's that. What else do you need, Joe? You're well rested. Joe is a gentle soul who once worked as a mechanic at his father's auto garage. While his intuitive understanding of machinery impressed customers, his social anxiety often left him isolated and lonely. Hey guys, how many of you have social anxiety? I don't know if I've got social anxiety, but I'm definitely introverted. I stay at my house far more than I probably should sometimes. Outbreak would push Joe far out of his comfort zone, forcing him to navigate the complexities of working in a group in order to survive. He's indifferent to both Darrel and Leo. All right, so maybe we will take Joe out in this mission since he's good now. Darrel raised her hand in chat. Oh. What a motley crew we are. All right, is there anything in here? Okay, we can't make anything else. So probably what's going to happen is we will take Joe out and Darrel will go to bed for now. All right, where else? Oh, here. No. Oh, here. We do have to move here. If we want Frank, we got to move here. But I want to stay here for one more, because right now we've got Leo cooking. All right, this is base resources. This is one, and it's supposed to have, like, it's a hardware store. It does say it's two ticks of base resources. This one's the taxi depot, also has 2 ticks of base resources. But it's a level 2, which, to be fair, Joe can handle. Large facility where taxis are maintained between shifts. Okay. I guess let's try this one. We'll take this along, try to get rid of it, and take a screwdriver along, I suppose. And then, oh, we got another shovel. Okay, we'll take that. And we'll take 1 lockpick for now, and that will be Joe. And who do we have left? It was Darrel, I think. Darrel, you're hungry. There's really nothing else for you to do other than go to sleep. That will get you well rested, so, I mean, I guess let's just do that. All right, everybody's assigned. And not one to be out without a friend, and you certainly don't like crowds. Look at Joe stretching like he's, We go this way? Oh, I remember this place. Stop walking. Stop walking. Stop walking. Okay. Weapon destroyed. Let's get the other one on. Here we go. And it's going to be right back. All good. I don't remember. Was there anything to search under here? Oh. Strange markings. Symbol marks the concrete near the sewer drain. A broken flashlight lies on the pavement nearby, and jagged pieces of glass crunch underfoot. All right, so that is, of course, that's something that we've never... I think that is the one that we failed, because... the person died. Joe and his big old backpack. All right, let's duck. Let's duck and hide. See when this guy comes back. Oh, you can swap even if they're not broken. Look at that. I'm going between the shovel and the screwdriver. That's actually kind of amazing, because I was sitting here thinking, do I have to go into my inventory if it turns out there's other zombies in the foreground and background when I follow this guy to try to kill him? And I might need a quiet weapon? Didn't seem to be a problem. There's a lady upstairs. I remember this. Vaguely. Let's see what's upstairs before we go into that big ol' area. There's flickering going on the right side of the screen. It's like I want to load this in, but the game tells me I can't. Very nice. Ah. That is very much an alive zombie in the background. I can't go that way. It doesn't look like. I don't want him to hear this. He almost heard me. Oh god, he's fast. Uh-huh. Hot swapping weapon, guys. That's an incredible ad. Okay. I still have room. Like, I want to go find more stuff. Ah, Joe, go up, go up, go up. I wasn't expecting a zombie. Shovel's not doing too great at the moment. We do have a sledgehammer back at base. Am I just hearing the background zombie? Like, there's a lot of zombie sounds coming from over here. Give me more stuff, game. I like stuff. Is this taxi searchable? Part of me thinks it is. Uh-huh. Oh, it's a grenade. Let's take that along. Oh, I don't have any more lockpicks. I did not remember there being a second building. I am about to be without a weapon again other than a screwdriver. Hurry up, lady. Wait, do you stop there now? You didn't hear. You didn't hear. Even in late game, cannot leave stuff behind. Yeah, we had a serious problem with duct tape. That was a freaking disaster. We all remember the issues with duct tape. Let's not relive the days. It's traumatic. Oh, wait. Hang on. Let's go see what's in the trunk. Let's see if it's worth coming back for, I guess, is, you know, part of the thing. Baseball bat. 100%. Let's put this back in here for now. Take the baseball bat, and then we will come back. I've got 2 weapons that are almost destroyed. Like, I should have room. Assuming there are more zombies. If there's not more zombies, then, well... There's a zombie. That I can't tell. It's right by the front tire of that car. I don't know which direction it's looking. don't remember that broadcast. Guys, even Joe's big backpack isn't big enough. Okay, we've never had success with this. I'm gonna try it. So, the pebbles, I never got... It seemed like... Yeah, if the zombie's not gonna move, it's like the zombie won't move. Zombie moved, but I hit her with it. Oh, effective. All right. We'll get rid of that for now. We can go upstairs yet. Oh, hey, there's Aubrey, guys. Did we lose the screwdriver? It wasn't... It's not letting me change to that. Oh, I put the screwdriver away. Guys, are we prepared for Aubrey yet, too? Or do we just come back without talking to her? I did watch somebody play the one time, and they talked to Frank. They didn't think they had room for Frank, so they left him behind, and then he never came back. Like, the next time they went there, he was gone. I don't know if I'm prepared for 5 survivors. I mean, I guess technically right now there'd only be 4. Let's get Aubrey. I feel like we owe it to Aubrey the way that she died in the last game. When we were playing with How and May, it was traumatic. Hi. Yep. She's a veterinarian. She does well with medical stuff. But she's the one that she loses morale from eating junk food or uncooked meals. So we have to make sure about that. All right, Aubrey's here. I'm just wondering if we've got enough resources to sustain everybody is going to be the issue. Well, I guess on the brighter side of things, our next move to be able to get to Frank was going to be to the Tex Hartway. So... Meaning, we should be able to plant food, I think. What did I leave in here? Some stuff that I could potentially want, but I also left stuff in the trunk of the taxi, and I don't remember what it was. I think that might have actually... Was this just the screwdriver? Guys, look at the feet for the zombie we killed up top. Like, up above the window. They're jiggling through the wall. Oh, that's funny stuff. No, that's right. It was planks, and I need the cloth. I don't actually know where I left the screwdriver. It's waving... He's waving goodbye with his feet. Is this where I left the screwdriver? It might be, because actually... I would love to take the grenade, but part of me... I need the parts right now. And I have not had any form of success at any point with those unidentified pills, so I'm, like, not even going to take those along anymore. I gave those to one person the one time, and they suffered from nightmares. The next time I gave it to somebody, and suddenly I think they were queasy and puking, and... Anyway, it was a disaster. Alright. Darrel and Leo are now friends. They reminisced about their family's best recipes. Darrel and Aubrey swapped stories of times before the outbreak. We got a bunch of stuff from scavenging. We've got stuff in the shelter. This is not enough by any stretch of the imagination. And the barricades are going down. Lucky find. Leo proudly slams a handful of carrots on the table in front of Darrel. They're not exactly fresh, but they look edible. Thought I was digging through trash for nothing. Who would have thought this hunter-gatherer thing was going to be so easy? Before Darrel can reply, Leo adds, I bled for these, man. Don't ruin them in your slop. 2 vegetables added. Well, that is good because we're about to go and get Frank. So we got to move down here. Move shelter. Do I have to wait? Well, wait. Aubrey needs stuff, and this will still apply. What does this need? Just a bandage? This will apply even while we're moving. Okay. Let's just go downstairs. Okay, let's just swap to somebody downstairs. All right, let's move to here. Move shelter. Gain starving, gain starving, gain starve. Okay, lots of starving. Okay, they're friends, but they're arguing about people not pulling their weight, probably because everybody's freaking hungry. Pile of dirty clothes, 6 fabric added. Very nice. Okay. Frank, you're going to eat junk food because you can. And then you are going to... So I'm debating here. The weapons bench we need. However, if I remember correctly, if we progress through the workbenches is when we can start sending out 2 scavengers per evening. This would be helpful with Aubrey, but I don't know how much stuff we can even make right now, and I'm pretty sure it requires duct tape. So I guess we'll go... Darrel, you're making a workbench. All right, next person. Aubrey... Oh, I didn't give you a medical kit, though. All right. Have some meat stew. And then you're going to go to bed, I guess. Gosh, we only have 1 bed. All right, Joe. You have the other meat stew. And have a 6-pack. That'll fix your morale. I think we're going to take Joe out again. Joe and his big backpack. And Leo might continue to be cooking. Oh, Leo's really tired. Aubrey might be cooking. Maybe we won't cook, and actually, maybe we won't cook at all until we get Frank. I think this is where Frank is. All right, we're going up to the teeth with weapons, because this is not so much about bringing... I mean, I would like to bring stuff back, but this is about getting Frank. So I want to make sure we have plenty of weapons. All right. Leo, you're... Oh, you're not tired. You're hungry. That's fine. We're going to give you some food. And you're going to eat the last one, actually. You and your voracious appetite. What can we have you do? We just don't have a ton of food at the moment. Oh, barricades, for sure. Cool. Everyone is assigned. Let's get going. All right, Joe. All right, there's somebody right up front here. Sitting in a chair. I don't know if that's a zombie that will wake, depending on conditions. All right, we're going to beeline for Frank. Which I think is this We've got to get up on the roof, actually. Let's kill this guy now that he's almost here. Check the fire truck while we're here, because there's a grenade in it. That's very exciting. I know we had to get... silent weapon, because we can do that with our hot swapping, because there's a lot of zombies around there. You keep your unidentified pills. I don't want them. I don't remember what the way was to get to Frank. Like, I don't remember if we went this way or if we went up, if you could actually go up the roof. Come along, zombie. Okay. I remember this locker room. I think both of these things are lootable, if I'm not mistaken. Holy jeez. Fasteners for sure. I would like the lumber, but... unless I lose a weapon, that's just not going to be a thing that's going to be able to happen right now. We're on a mission for Frank. That's how you get to Frank, upstairs. Trying to get as far away from that foreground zombie as possible. There we go. Oh, food. That's all I can take for the food. Right now, I want the food. Sadly, we're leaving the grenade behind. We might be coming back here at some point anyway. That was a lot. We took all that stuff. Frank. Frank. Frank, we need you to cook. I also don't have a weapon equipped. Oh, for Pete's sake. Guess we're coming back. Alright, well, let's go get as many resources as we can then. So for us to be able to get the vantage points, we need to get rid of this guy. It looks like he's just pivoting. All right. Let's check it out. Oh my gosh, guys. Do you remember the Victory Meat processing place? I see zombie feet. Are you a spinning zombie or are you a stand-in-place zombie? So far, you're not spinning. I remember this. Was this blocked? Maybe that door was blocked off anyway. Hello. You're a very big zombie. Tara remembers. What is this? Oh, that sounds like a terrible idea. Did you guys see that? We're able to turn on that so that, you know, it sets off some sort of alarm. Yeah, for sure. We lost How at the meat processing place. We went in 3,000 times before we could actually do anything. You don't see me. I don't exist. Sure, let's make lots of noise is what Tara says. Did he stop banging on the door? I thought that if they saw you, they were coming after you as much as they could until they couldn't get to you anymore. Where'd he go? You know what? In his effort to try to path to me, they can't go up ladders. Do you suppose that he tried to go up the stairs? Go the other way? I bet that's what happened. That was an oops. That sledgehammer was really loud. I was trying to find... I thought I came equipped with something else that was more weaponry, for sure. Oh, although we have to take... What is this? But yeah, vegetable seeds. We need to take these along, because we need to plant. Oh, we didn't get anybody planting. What was I thinking? Okay. All good. Let's keep going this way. See what else we find. We've got to come back anyway to be able to get to Frank. Shut up. Just shut up. I don't want to hear it anymore. Oh. Take the cloth along. All right. Our inventory is full. We're going to go down the, There's an angry zombie below me. I wonder if that lady screaming got everybody up in arms, even if they weren't on my level. I don't know what to do about this. I'm just going to hang out here on the fireman's pole for a minute till I see what happens when they come back. Are we running? I think there was a fair amount of zombies still, and I'm telling you, I got so stun locked. Where did the running zombie go? What was that all about? I mean, Anne saw it. I got so stun locked. I don't know if that was part of an update or what exactly happened, but I mean, Darrel was being chased by 3 zombies. I could not run away. It was rather terrifying, actually. I don't know how I'm planning to manage that going forward. Alright, we gotta come back anyway. We gotta bring lockpicks, be able to get to Frank. Alright, let's get out of here. I didn't make any food because I was expecting we were gonna have Frank back. Alright. Produce within shelter, the weapons workbench. Oh, Joe, you're gonna be so angry. Like... You haven't lost morale yet. You're going back. We need Frank. I was trying not to make anything for food until we get Frank. Guys, we have no freaking lockpicks. Nobody's going anywhere. I guess somebody's cooking because we need food and we don't have a lockpick. So, Joe. Joe, you're moderately tired. Is anybody else tired? I guess we could send you to bed now so you're well rested. We don't have that many workstations where it's going to make a big difference, I don't feel like. And we only have one bed. So there's that. All right, who's next? Leo. You're a little bit hungry. Oh, we need to get somebody planting. I almost forgot this, like, again. Plant vegetable. I could get 2 people planting vegetables. Darrel, I guess you're going to go up and you're going to plant vegetables too. I need somebody making lockpicks so we can go get that, and then somebody else cooking, and it can't be you because you're a terrible cook. Aubrey, you can cook. All right, and then... Oh, wait, I thought we had 5 people. We don't have 5 people. We need lockpicks. Everybody's gonna be so angry. I feel like the communal area is the next one. Make 2 lockpicks then. Are we waking Joe up to make food? I think we are. You need something to do, you're tired of sitting on it. That's fine, you're gonna cook. It's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be so exciting for you. What is this? Is this the weapons workbench? Totally is. You're gonna watch what after the stream? Did I miss something? There we go. Alright, everybody's queued. Gain starving, gain hoarder. I need to see what that is. Who got the hoarder trait? Chance to remove food at the start of a phase. Trait is only active while morale is low. Well, we're about to fix your morale because you're going to have some food. There you go. Your morale is back. That's all you get to eat, though. We don't have much food, and you need to go get Frank. And lockpicks. Take the bolt cutters, just in case. You're done. We got you figured out. Leo. No more seeds to plant. Fine. Leo, you need to eat some food. What are we having Leo do? Oh, before I reloaded? Yeah, that was, that's a mess. That is for sure. I'm gonna change one plan. Out of everybody, we only have one bed. Joe is the most tired. So we will send Joe. Joe's gonna go to bed and Leo's gonna go out. And we now have the communal area, which I forgot about already. All right, you go there. Leo, you're going out. You're going to get Frank. There we go. Darrel, have some food. Did we get any junk food? We do not have it. We left all of the Doritos behind. It's awful. Is there anything else that we can craft as far as workstations? There sure is. Workbench level 2. And make 2 more lockpicks. And that leaves Aubrey. What are we having you do? Did we need to do something else? Does anybody recall? You get the other soup. We could put her in the communal area. We have some stuff right now. And I'm not quite at the place yet where I'm willing to give up fasteners to make these hammers, which is what we made a bunch of last time. What about the barricades? They're okay right now. We're gonna go stick you in the communal area. Go get happy. We'll take turns getting happy. All right. Everybody good? Let's go. Time to get Frank. Shut doors behind you to block sound and stop the undead from wandering in, for sure. I need a drink here. 1 second, guys. I at least remembered my water today. I got a big old glass of it. All right, here we go. I don't remember what we left behind. Try to take whatever we can. That's useful anyway. Those were both finished. So, if I'm not mistaken, these are the zombies that were running around like lunatics at the end of that. And I think they were alerted. Keep those. I think they were alerted by the screaming zombie upstairs. Ah, good stuff. That was 4 weapons parts. Nice. Okay. Did I get everything in here? Got everything from there. Did not get everything from here. Ooh. I don't hate that. I don't know if there's anything searchable out there, but we can look at that later. Let's go get Frank. Because we now have confirmed that everybody seems to exist in the same spots. They're given a specific spawn location. It's not RNG like this was. Nice. Maybe we'll come back through there later. Well, everybody died while you were gone, Anne. Thanks a lot. You ruined everything. Okay. Oh, that's right. We will find a lasagna in here, don't we? Oh, we totally do. And a banjo. The lasagna is going with us. I wasn't expecting that. I didn't know he could come up here. What the heck? Your neighbor came to help get the old faucet out. That was noops. I was just trying to turn my character around so that we were ready to go. And I failed. Don't you tell me Frank's not up here. I think it's Frank. Frank, we need you to cook. Everybody's like starving half to death. Okay. Frank, come cook for us. Happy to have you. Ah, crap. Are you joking me? Are you I guess we gotta build a medical bench so Aubrey can make a splint because Frank is useless until we... Oh my god. This game, I tell you what. Ah, yes, we remember that. I don't remember who it was in our playthrough with Hao and May, but if they have a fractured wrist... Oh, it was the, like, former police guy, like the sheriff? What was his name? Do you guys remember what was the sheriff's name? He was the one that, like, was it Kirk? He had like a bandage over his eyeball, like he looked all kind of like rough and tumble kind of thing. All right, we got the lasagna. Taking the banjo as an extra weapon. We're gonna take the coffee instead of the junk food. That looks painful. Yeah, the way they have it shown, it sure does. Alright, we're gonna go through here. See if we can find anything else that stacks before we go. It just makes sense. Hello? Are you just gonna hang out facing that direction? Pierces, that's what you do. Better be something searchable in one of these rooms, or did I come over here for no particular reason? Duct tape. I would like to take the cloth, but I can't take the cloth. I brought so many weapons and things, like, just to make sure we had everything we needed. Did we get through all of that upstairs part? Let's check our stack sizes here. Nothing stacks with these, well, we could get more lockpicks. This would stack to 2, but us finding lasagna is almost impossible. This would stack to 4, this stacks to 4, these stack to 2 or 4? Maybe not at all. It doesn't say it has a stack size. Wait, where does it say the stack size these days? I thought it always told you in the... Okay, we really can't take much more in Leo's backpack then. So I guess there's no reason to continue hanging out here. Let's go through here. See if there's anything out back to kind of scavenge. I think there was one zombie out here. Oh, maybe we could have got to Frank from this direction? You totally... No, you can't. The stairs are blocked up at the top. So did I come this way for, like, nothing? Fine, whatever. Alright, we need somebody. Shelter's becoming blah, 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 blah. People suck it up. Alright, who's the one that's most starving? We have to keep Joe's morale up. So that lasagna is probably going to Joe. Leo, I think you need to cook. And, like, I don't want you to cook. Like, Frank's gonna get more out of that. But... we can't do anything with Frank. If I would have known Frank was going to be injured, I'd have had us craft the medical area. Oh, and here's the dismantling station for Joe. Oh, guys. It's all the good things. Like, I don't think we have one. Let's... What's in inventory? No. Medical. We do not have a splint. Alright, so the middle one is... Did I just put Leo? Leo could go to sleep. He's the one that is the most tired. And like I said, with only one bed, we sort of need people to be like cycling through that. So, Darrel, what are we having you do? Do we do more barricades? I don't think so. And I'm not, like I said, I'm not prepared for those yet. You're not cooking. How about you just hop in there? Frank, for now, you're just going to hop in there because you can't do anything else. Aubrey, you're going to swap out for Leo. Leo's going to go to sleep. Garrietta, welcome. Garrietta, we ran out of Doritos. We're desperately trying to get food sorted out, and it's a debacle, I tell you. Aubrey, what did I say you're making? You need to make your own medical station. Go make your own medical station. We need a splint for Frank. Joe, have that. Oh, you know what? Darrel will eat this. Darrel will eat dog food. Oh my gosh, there's chips in chat. They look amazing. Now I want Doritos, and I'm hungry as it is. Thanks a lot, Garrietta. All right, food really is a problem. That's the bad part here. Oh gosh, should I have somebody doing barricades? Everybody's doing something. Joe, go find us something. Where can we find food? Old Ballard has a lot of food, apparently. We just need to be careful and not fall through the floor. Got it, everybody? Mission for this time is don't fall through floor. Everybody's going to be starving till we get done here. And then, like, we still need I probably should have had somebody cooking. And obviously it's not going to be Darrel. I'm confident Darrel eats this, so I think he eats anything. Iron stomach can eat anything without getting an upset stomach. Here you go. Have some dog food. There you go. Perfect. You will swap out with Aubrey. Aubrey's going to cook. Because you can't cook for crap, apparently. Aubrey, make us some food. We can't wait on Frank, unfortunately. I would love to wait on Frank. We just can't really afford to because it's still going to be 2 cycles yet till he's able to cook anything. Make Aubrey's medical area. Go. Everybody. All right. You're in the communal area. You're cooking. You're going out. You're sleeping. And you are making the medical area. Oh, that took a little while. Garrietta says, Anne, what have you done this time to be blamed for? And also, don't rely on me. You'll be doomed. I want all of that. I do not remember that in the slightest. So that's a thing. Oh, they didn't hear it. I was a little worried. Oh my gosh, so much stuff. Joe and his enormous backpack. Ooh, that was close. I said nothing. Anne mentioned it herself. Do we climb up the drain pipe on this one? I'm trying to remember. Oh, hang on. I'm thinking greenhouse. It's probably where the food is, right? Yes and no. Okay. You were asking about t-shirts because Garyetta wants one. Okay. Oh, my fireman's axe is already... There's coffee beans, and there's cloth, and there's all the things that I want and I can't have because I've run out of space in Joe's enormous backpack. I say enormous like it is actually huge, and really it's just 2 spaces more than everybody else. Alright, so here's the room we will fall into. That's a, well, okay. That's if we fall down from upstairs. More cloth, which is appreciated. But the attic is, of course, where the problem is. Hawk needs to create merch. Oh, Hawk barely has time to keep up with the channel as it is. True, then you'll be like the cool kids. I never said I was cool. Not even a little bit. I fully claim... Oh my gosh, guys! Splint! Ah! Yay. Just need something to spend your points on. You have 105,000. I actually have some plans for that. I do. All right. I mean, I don't know if you'll like them, but like I figured I would start at least somewhere. Somewhere is better than nowhere. My poor fireman's axe. More stuff. Joe might have to come back here just to get all the rest of this stuff. Harshaw Presbyterian. I want to know where those supplies drop. And how do we get them? Alright. So, this is where the floor is going to break through. So let's get the shovel equipped, because the, whatchamacallit is almost dead. I've never used firecrackers before. But now's as good a time as any. Because what's going to happen is this is going to collapse, and then she's going to, like, fall down on top of me because I'm going to make a lot of noise. What if I throw them right here in front of me? Will you come get them? I didn't know she would break it in. Oh. Oh, that was a good time. A screwed up note. Hardwick's trailer. We got that last time and we didn't actually go there. Big brain. That was just pure luck. All right. Look at them spinning in circles below me. They're like, we know he's up there. We're gonna wait. We're just gonna wait. They've synchronized. They're like, they've phased into each other by this point. All right, let's just run and jump over this. I don't have a bomb. That's what I have. Oh, we have to go that way to be able to get to the rooms. Well, you know what? Joe can't really take anything else anyway. Why don't we head out? We'll bring him back to get the rest of the stuff. What did I leave behind? Cloth. What cloth? Yeah, I don't have any explosives right now. Although it's not a bad idea. The horse is cute. My firecrackers woke somebody up because you were not down here before. And I know that because I cleared all this out. Don't you fib to me, game. I see the horse up there, right above our heads. All right. We'll see how many resources are still left here when we get back. I think there was more stuff out here, wasn't there? Yeah. I just couldn't take it all. It's just too much stuff. Almost missed this. Strange markings. Everybody's starving. I know. We got some food made. It'll be okay. Supply drop. Here we go. Lee discovered we were lucky enough to catch sight of some kind of military supply drop. It's hard to tell exactly where they landed, but the breeze was pushing the parachutes east toward Seneca and Greenhaven. Anyone left alive in Walton probably watched those planes go over. We need to get the supplies first or we won't get them all. Supply drop unlocked in this... That's an escape plan? Oh, we've got the network. So this is an escape plan also. Okay, hang on here. I just thought we could go and get this stuff. Look at that. That's a bee or a wasp or something. Okay. All right, Joe, you look like you're doing okay. We'll probably take you back out. Do we want to go back to old... We should go to Hardwick's trailer. We never did that last time. There's half a zombie left. There's still supposed to be so much food and stuff. What the heck? Let's go to Hardwick's trailer. I don't know what all we need, but that's what you're taking. All right, let's get Frank. Leo, you're starving. Have some food. I don't know what you're doing at the moment. But we need to... Let's kind of cycle through everybody. Okay, you're starving and you've got a broken wrist. So have that. That heals it at 2 phases. 2 phases does not really work for me, Frank. You need to get better now. Wait, can you work? He can't work. He still can't work. I guess you're going back in the communal area because you're not tired. You can't do anything but communal area and beds. So hang out here. Just, I guess, you know? Aubrey, you are also starving. Having a soup for you too. Or everybody's at least fed to the point where... I don't like that at all. We don't need a splint right now. This does produce 2, though. You know what we need to do? I've got 3 people left. I guess you could probably... Let's put you on this, and if we need to pull you out, we can do that. Joe, Leo. The dismantling station we need. Also, workbench level 3 would be awesome. This takes 3 planks and a fastener. This takes 10 planks and 2 fasteners. So if we do one or the other... Part of me thinks this is what gets us, like I said, to the point where we can send out 2 people at a time. However... if we get the dismantling station, Joe can dismantle this as wood. So we would have the wood that we need to make workbench level 3. So let's get dismantling station first. And then we will have Joe dismantle. Darrel, I don't know what you're doing. You might be the person that cycles through going to bed right now. Because you can't cook. Alright, everybody's assigned. I was literally about to ask if you'd found any plans yet, and suddenly you had to. Yeah, we already had strange markings. We had that early on. It's one of the earliest places that you have if you start in the normal starting area, that you find it's like a sewer grate. So we had that for a little bit. We just found the 3rd thing for that, actually. Meaning we have, obviously you don't unlock the escape plans. You have to find 3 different things for them before they are technically unlocked. Oh. I thought he was going to come get me. It looks like he's stuck under a tire. Alright, nothing here searchable. Do we go up here? Like, is there anything up here? Or is this just used to run and jump? Because actually I thought we were gonna... Okay, well that worked. I'm assuming we're going... Oh, I thought we were going down through the glass. Is there anything out back? Let's just go down through here. Hopefully we'll be able to check down. Or, I'm sorry, out back when we go to leave is what I meant to say. Sergeant Hardwick's journal. Bunker's nearly complete. Added more dry food and a good knife. I can't explain it. Just feels right. This thing in Europe is getting worse. Gotta have a plan. Let's continue. Hardwick's bedroom bunker revealed. Bedroom bunker? Did we start? No, we didn't start. So here's the thing. Garyetta, we did not start with the tutorial. Oh. Well, that's sneaky. We started with Darrel and Leo and we randomly generated again, and they stuck us in the exact same place as we had that time that they died before. And that's exactly what happened again. Like, the area is just, it's not well designed if you, like, as a starting area, I guess. And so we died again, and so then we respawned, and it started us more in, like, this area. So he doesn't have a talking symbol. If I'm not mistaken... Do you know how, like, we would go up to Frank and Aubrey and stuff like that, and they had those, like, talking symbols? I think that means he's hostile, right? Yep. Now Joe's going to be traumatized. What is it? Oh, a makeshift machete. So, there's something else here. But it's money. But we've still never found that trader. I would really like to do that in this playthrough. To be fair, you get the impression Darrel and Leo are sort of hard as compared to, like, Penny and Daphne. It looks like here's the up. Okay. I did see somebody... Whoops, not what I wanted to do. Get up there. I saw somebody play a little bit as Penny and Daphne. They do seem to jive really well. This was... My intention, though, was to have somebody that was great at fighting, which is what Leo was. And unfortunately, yes, he comes with Darrel, so they seem to be like... I think that that's supposed to be the balancing part, is that, like, Darrel would be fine to go out, but, like, he can't cook. So it makes things a little complicated, because then you almost need to keep Leo in the shelter. All right, Aubrey and Frank talked about the need to keep medical supplies clean. Joe and Darrel argued about the necessity of the recent killing. Frank and Darrel argued over sensible use of communal supplies. Okay. All right, barricades are bad. What did we get? Joe, you're probably going to go to the communal area. Oh, you don't have grief, though. Oh, he's got guilt. There we go. Why doesn't it show down here? I'm just looking through all the survivors here just to kind of see, wait, no, Joe, you got to dismantle. That's what you need to do. I said about going back to Old Ballard and getting the rest of that stuff. Let's do that. I don't think we needed a lockpick, but we'll take one along anyway. Darrel, sadly, you're not the one eating right now, but I'll see if you can make anything else. I don't think you can until Joe does some dismantling. Plus, Penny has a sneak bonus, which makes her super powerful. Yeah. You could do weapons bench level 2, but I really want to wait till workbench level 3. So what are we having you do, Darrel? You're not dismantling. That's what Joe's doing. I guess we can go put you in the communal area. I don't really have much else for you to do right now. Frank, you're starving, but you still can't work. Last phase. Then Frank can freaking cook. All right, Frank. That's right, you and Joe need to swap spots, because Joe needs to... Frank, you need to go in here. You can't do anything anyway. So get happy before you've got to cook. You're going to be doing non-stop cooking. It's going to be amazing. You can't do anything there. You're tired? You ought to take it easy. You're not that... Although, to be fair, you could actually go to sleep, because, again, cycling everybody through one bed... Can we plant anything, though? Because we're about to leave here. We ran out of seeds. We can do this, I guess, just to give her something to do, but the, we didn't make much of that medication last time. All right, we need this guy. We need these broken down. Excellent. All right, I think the only zombies left were the ones that fell down through the ceiling. I mean, I'm not 1000% sure, but this only has a half a skull on it anymore. That is picked clean. That is picked clean. Nothing in there. That's right, there's stuff in the greenhouse. Let's go grab that. Just in case we don't leave this direction, then we just have it. Go up the drain pipe and check the second floor, and then we'll go figure out what's going on in those other rooms. Sorry, I can't take the horse along for you, Garyetta. I think we got everything over here. I'm not 1,000% sure, but... Oh, we didn't. I fibbed. Freaking unidentified pills. I can't go up here, can I? Oh my gosh, why didn't I just do this then? You want a rocking horse? Oh, she could see down there. Did you guys hear that? The music triggered like I was identified. Okay, that's empty. This is not empty. Stupid unidentified pills. I don't remember what the gasoline is for, but I'm pretty sure we did not make any single thing out of it last playthrough. Part of me thinks it's for explosives. And we got everything over there, I think. I better stop saying that because I keep fibbing to myself. We don't have room for these Doritos, though, either. In sad news, the Doritos are being left behind. I've got a stack of Doritos. I just can't have 2 stacks of Doritos, apparently. Okay, I don't know where she is, but... Is there not anything in here other than that marking? Well, okay. No rocking horse and no Doritos. This stream sucks. This is when you'd make your pouting face as a kid to your mom and in Toys R Us because you want the horse. I'm sorry, it doesn't let me pick it up. I like the tent out back. That's pretty cool. All right, we should have most everything from here now. So I think we're done here. Oh my god. Oh my, that was a lot. Starving, gain knife master. I don't know what that means. Gain starving, gain tired, gain hoarder. Gain starving, lost wrist fracture, talked for hours at the communal area, bonded while swapping gardening tips. Produced within the shelter. He got us 10 wood. That's insane. Okay, we have almost no food. I was about to walk you... Okay, Leo. Have soup. Joe's going to be the one going to bed, so we might be taking Leo back out. Somewhere that's got foodstuffs. That's got food. That has not much food. This has a bunch of food. Guys, you want to go back to Victory Meat Processing? We can't right away because, well, that's a little ways off, but like we're not close enough. Let's go here. All right, Leo's set up. All right, so Darrel is starving and Aubrey is starving. That's what you get. I'm very sorry. However, you can go make us now workbench level 3. Oh. You're killing me, game. All right, 10 planks, 2 fasteners, 3 duct tape, and 2... What are these things? Whatever these little brackets are. This also requires 2 brackets. We could be making better food. How much food do we even have? We've got a fair amount of the vegetables. Oh, gosh, okay. I think we're delaying... We're beelining right now to fix the food problem. We'll have to wait on the workbench level 3, even though it breaks my heart. All right, Frank, you're supposed to be cooking. Why are you not cooking? Cook. You know what? Let's just have you make vegetable soup for now. Because if we get to the other things where we can make better foods with one of each of those, then we have them. All right. Aubrey, you're starving. You get the other Doritos. There you go. Joe's going to be going to sleep, of course. You look like you might be able to use the communal area. Let me just double check a couple things here. No, that's a Joe thing. We let Joe dismantle. We don't need dismantling that bad. So you're going to go hang out in the communal area. Have fun. Joe, you're the only one left. Go to bed. Pickles and yogurt. What? What is happening here? Anna's hungry for pickles, and then you get it out of the fridge and your yogurt falls on the floor. Oh, okay. Oh, goodness, you guys are a mess. All right, here we go. Speed comes with a cost. The faster you move, the more noise you make. You've tried that combo, Gary? Out of pickles and yogurt? Oh, goodness. Wait. Is this the supplies? Lead discover supply drop. Stay sharp, shoot straight. Oh, it does let me get stuff. Guys, there's not much food, but I mean, there was stuff. Stuff is better than no stuff. I think we've had that conversation before. That door's open. Are you coming out? You don't appear to be. It's a little dark, I'm aware. There appears to be a lack of lighting in this location. Did I miss anything in my effort to get that zombie while their back was turned? Nope, here it is. Oh my gosh. Guys, I got an alarm clock. Do you see that? I can take 0 of those things. Oh, that axe is still going. All right, we got a lead discovered for a faint transmission. We need to go upstairs, but I'm thinking this little treehouse. Can we go up this? Oh, we totally can. Oh, it's our vantage point. Oh, that's unique. 22 Springwood Drive and Hackett Construction. Okay. Oh, you're sorry, you meant you never tried pickles and yogurt. That would be a super... Who are you? Don't you know it's dangerous? We never met you before. I'm gonna sort through your stuff, though. Don't be mad at me. I'm gonna take your stuff. Michelle, stand still. Let me get a look at you. Okay. You're looking a little tired, but I'll bet I look worse. I've been here for a week. I know I could have left when the evacuation started, but Eugene... Eugene? My husband, he never came home. Wow, that was words. Never came home from the big game. Is this your home? No, but I knew where to find the keys. I left a note at home for Eugene. I'd promised I'd wait. It's been a long week. I'm sorry about your husband. Thanks, so am I. Whatever happened to him out there, I hope it was quick. What about you? What's got you wandering around the neighborhood like this? I've got a shelter not far from here. Why don't you join us? You're kidding, really? Really? It's kind of you to offer, but I don't know you. We gotta look out for each other. Maybe you're right. Guys, 6 people? What do you do? Create more lockpicks when crafting at the workbench. Small stomach, so she... Okay. She loses more rest. She's currently in a state of nightmares. She's got some resources on her. Oh, we need to make more beds. Okay. We never found her last time. I do not remember this place, though, to be fair. It's probably why. Is there anything here that I want to swap out for this stuff? Because I would really like to take the food along. Okay. All right, so that's where she is. So can't get through there, which is fine. We've already been in there. Oh, this looks fun. Oh, I ducked too soon. Okay. Oh, we've got this one, like, random carrot that doesn't stack with anything. Okay, well, we left some stuff here, sadly. All right, I think we're done here. Let's head out. Let's get back to base. All right. Everybody's starving, but do not worry. We should have a bunch of food now because of Frank. Annoyed at each other with their already bad moods, Michelle and Joe are uneasy from having too many heads under one roof, argued about certain people not pulling their weight. Here we go. Our barricades are... Oh, did we lose our barricades? I forgot to check our barricades. Might be time to move. Shoot, everybody's health is really bad. Joe's... Look at... Joe and Michelle need the communal area in the worst way. Alright, so health is the bar line. Sadly, I wasn't paying attention. Now we're going to have to sacrifice a bunch of these things. Alright, Darrel. We should have enough food for everybody. All right, you have just a whole lot of everything. You're tired. treated by increasing morale. Okay, so even though you're tired, your appropriate place right now is going to be the communal area. We need to move, though. How about you just have a 6-pack? A 6-pack and... Well, you're going to get tired, but we're going to move. It'll be fine. Frank, have some food. Aubrey, have some food. We're going to waste another phase, unfortunately, doing this. All right, and Joe, have food. Oh, that fixed your morale. Perfect. All right, we're moving. We have not moved to value records yet. This will get us some of these other things. So let's go ahead and we'll move. Okay. I don't think we left... Oh, we might have left medication behind, by the way. We planted medication. Picking through a... Okay, we found a police baton. All right, so who do we... You need to go to sleep. Badly. And it looks like there's only one bed again. We might have to start getting a portable bed. Frank, you need to cook. That is all you do, Frank, is cook. Frank, go cook. I don't know where the cooking station is, but Frank, let's go find it. Cooking station. You can now make better stuff. So here's the goulash. I thought there was something where we needed both of those. Very nice. Let's not plant our only coffee beans. Aubrey. I think we can upgrade something, can we not? You might be upgrading. We were trying to get workbench level 3, right? That was the thing. Ah, we're one fastener short. All right. Or what do we call those things? What are those brackets? Components. These things are fasteners. All right. Now, as if we would try to get another bed that takes 4 cloth, 2 gears, whatever, and 2 fasteners. Does that block this? Yes, it would make us short a fastener. In sad news, I think we need it. There's, again, this is a place with only one bed. That's right, I don't want her making lockpicks, because apparently Michelle's good at that, so just do that. Joe, I didn't give you anything, Joe, as far as... Let's keep your morale up, because you're going to be the guy that goes out and about. I really should have given you a health kit, however. Darrel's probably going to be making barricades. There's base resources. Jay's Motel also has a bunch of base resources and food. Let's go there. Let's take these, try to waste them. Let's take the police baton as well. Alright, that is Joe. Leo, you're tired, but I don't know what to tell you about that. You need to go make barricades. I thought I was going to put Darrel on barricades. Guess there's not really much else to put Darrel on. Actually, there is. Let's do this. Your morale is worse than Darrel's. We'll put you in the communal area and you work on barricades. All right, there we go. Everybody's set. And then next time, we will have 2 beds, and Leo's going to need to sleep. All right. I do not remember much about this place, so hopefully we get this figured out. All right, weapon. Not that one. Not that one. That one. Oh, nice. Oh, this is where we get Doritos. That's why there's so much food here. I forgot about that. Oh, that's a lot of Doritos. I remember this place. I thought there was a security guard that patrols upstairs, though. Now it's like a cleaning lady or something. Just walked up there in that yellow dress. What's the other weapon we brought? Just a screwdriver and a police baton. Okay. Police baton it is. Ooh. Lead pipe. Oh my gosh, Joe's big backpack. Do you suppose there's anything out here to search? Not what I wanted. No. Let's go up here. I didn't even know you could go up this drain pipe. Okay, I'm not doing well here. Oh, get up. Okay, time to go. How do we get back in here? Joe needs help. So, when I was climbing upstairs, I'm not gonna lie, I got distracted by chat. I was kind of reading through chat. I was not paying attention. It is time for Joe to leave now. Hey, there's that security guard I was talking about. He's going to do his job. He's going to patrol. Okay. I don't think I want to push it. I was thinking about maybe going upstairs to see if we get anything like from this direction, but I probably should not push it with Joe. We lost Joe last time. It was traumatizing. All right, bunch of people gained starving. Joe gained hoarder. Okay, yes. We've got food again, people. Everybody calm down. We got goulash. Joe, you need a medical kit. And I think we were going to send Leo to bed, but there might be 2 beds right now, and maybe it would be best if you... Actually, you just really need to go to the communal area. That's really where you need to be. Leo, have some goulash. I think you need to sleep. Yep, there's our portable bed. Darrel, you are also... Oh, I was going to give you Doritos. I forgot about that. Now I gave you the soup. What are we having you do? Can we upgrade anything? I need to get Joe dismantling. And Joe's been in a bit of a state. No, we can make nothing. You're definitely not cooking. What are you doing? What am I having you do? Because right now the answer is not really much. That's the dismantling bench. This is the firearms bench, or the workbench. And I don't have enough fasteners yet to mess with that. right, let's swap. Let's get Michelle here. Michelle's gonna go sit in the communal area with Joe. Fix her brain. Frank, you can have goulash. Maybe you should have a medical kit too. Not because we take you out, but in case like the zombies would break through the barricades again. We should check the barricades just to make sure. I think the barricades are fine, but then you need to go cook. Was cooking upstairs? Cooking's upstairs. All right. Cooking. Okay. Aubrey, you have the last goulash. You're a little bit tired. Can we make medical items? Where's the medical bench? Yeah, we don't even have cloth to make medical items. Who's more tired? You or Darrel? You're the only... Oh, Darrel's not tired. All right, you go to sleep then. Joe's just gonna hang out. All right, Darrel, check the barricades. We just put the barricades in. I don't know what to tell you to do, Darrel. Oh, I don't have anybody going out and about. I guess you're going out and about. That's what we're doing, Darrel. Oh, we got most everything out of that place. Let's go here then. Police baton. Oh, I like the lead pipes, actually. And that in case we need stealth. Take 2 of these and call me in the morning. All right. Let's go. Shame you can't make this a base, lots of bedrooms. You mean the motel we were in? All right, Darrel. Oh, your health isn't great either. I did not take that into consideration. There's a component. That's one step in the right direction. Find me a fastener yet, and you will be the hero of the day. That was a little laggy. How did you turn around? What was that all about? I opened the door after you went by, just like I always do. Oh my gosh. We need the vegetable seeds. What is this? Cheap wine. Fastener. You're gone. I can't even take more duct tape. I could leave the bricks behind. I like the bricks. After we started using the bricks, we might be coming back here. Ian, what are you doing? Field goals? Ah. Nice. That's got to have cloth in it, right? Clearly not. Why would you put cloth in a case that's supposed to have, you know, clothing in it? I know we did not traverse the entirety of the upstairs, but I found a ladder, so we're going up the ladder. Oh, there's nobody up here. There's a hiding spot, but nobody up here to hide from. Okay, fine. The hitch post and the Red Mile gas station. All right, let's go. All right. It's a lot of background zombies. Yep. There's more stuff I want here. We need to come back here. And another medical kit. I think somebody needs that right. Maybe not. I don't know. Well done, Darrel. All right, I think one more trip out. We'll get the rest of this stuff. And then I gotta call it a stream because I have got some stuff I need to get done this evening. Lost distracted. I didn't even know she was distracted. So people are getting some friendship, sort of. Well, they're at least communicating, I suppose. All right, fine. We can make a bunch more. Gosh, we can make a bunch more of the, like, the vegetable soups. Okay. Let's see who's where and doing what. You're... For the time that you spent there, you didn't really get... Like, she's the one that she loses a lot of rest. So we knew that was going to be a thing when we brought her in. But your morale is still, like, crap. But I feel like I want to put you on the workbench because you're the one that's supposed to be able to make extra lockpicks. And I think you should be able to do the upgrade for workbench level 3. Yeah. We've got it. And then make some lockpicks, and we should get extras. All right, next person. Frank. Bet you guys don't guess what you're doing, Frank. What are you doing downstairs? Jeez. All right, I can only make one more goulash, and after that, it's vegetable soup, sadly. Aubrey, have a goulash. All right, we've got the food situation sort of figured out, I think. What are you going to be doing this time? How are the barricades? They're okay for the moment. And why waste resources if you can avoid it? We're going to get Joe dismantling. Leo is just hungry, so we could take Leo out. But we could always... Like, I'm thinking maybe we take Aubrey out. That's right. We were just going back to the hardware store to get the rest of the stuff. So take this. Take this. Oh, that's the police baton. I want to take the lead pipe. I don't think we needed any more lockpicks. I think everything was done with that. Joe, you're going to dismantle. Have some food. Started getting people a little bit sorted out. Where? Oh, it's up there. I see it now. You'll have the lovely sound of zombies smashing on the door all evening to keep you company. It'll be amazing. All right, and Leo. There you go. Have 2 goulash. Now, what are you doing? I don't know what you're doing. I legit actually feel like I've got too many people right now. As terrible as that sounds. I'm loath to use duct tape until we get through all of the bench upgrades. Do I like story games? I love story games. I have an entire playthrough of Abiotic Factor, which has an incredible story going with it on my channel on YouTube. I guess just hang out here, Darrel. I don't know where else to put people. Okay, I think everybody's assigned. Let's get Aubrey out there, get the rest of the stuff from that place. All right, lead pipe. Yeah, I have I like all kinds of games. I mean, there are some types I don't like. I'm not a platformer kind of person. I don't enjoy platformer games. I'm trying to think what else off the top of my head. All right, we're going to do this. I woke that zombie up. Oops. Heavy Rain, currently $2 on Steam. Check the trailer, it might appeal. All right. Yeah, I have, actually just started another channel. I have one that, my primary channel was kind of built off of survival games. Like the audience was built survival games and like adventure games. But I really like automation games, and so I started another channel just for automation games. So I have 2 channels now. By the way, Anne, I didn't actually get to ask you, what'd you think of that tiny bookshop game that we were playing the other day? I was having a good time with that one. I recorded several episodes in a row. How did he not hear that? That's what we're gonna do. 2 channels? Yes, I've got 2 YouTube channels. I only have 1 channel on Twitch, but I've got 2 YouTube channels now. He's a male, he's got selective hearing. I don't really know why I bothered to kill you, because literally like 2 more steps and I would have been back at the shelter. Yep, so I've got 2 YouTube channels. So that was a lot of stuff produced within the shelter. All right. Did we bring enough stuff back? Just out of curiosity. We're not, like I said, I'm going to go ahead and end the stream. I've got some things that I need to get done this evening, but curious to know before we end. Ah, we can upgrade the dismantling station and Joe will get more stuff out. Although, this is what I wanted. We need to be working towards 4 more components, 3 more fasteners, and 5 more wood so that we can start sending out 2 scavengers at a time. That's incredible. That'll be something for us to work towards next time. And then we need to start looking at some of our escape plans. We've not done any of these. We obviously have this one that we could actually go through right now to try to see if we could get that one this time. And then, of course, these ones... I don't think this one existed. I don't think when we played previously. I think we did have this one. We just didn't follow the pathway for this one. But there's no point in me getting the survivors doing anything because, as we all know, that like as soon as I quit the game and we jump back in next time, it'll all be reset anyway. So there's no need to assign them to anything right now. But our stats are doing pretty well over here. If you look at everybody's stats, for the most part, everything's going quite well. We have a lot of survivors. That is the one bad thing. I literally cannot take any more survivors. So hopefully we don't run into any more anytime soon. All right, guys, but that's going to be it for this one. Thanks for joining, those of you that are in chat right now. I appreciate all the entertainment, the keeping me company. But I'm going to head off this evening. Got some stuff to do. So thanks, guys, for joining. I'll catch you guys in the next one.